morning, everyone. Welcome back to What About Jesus with Gene and Grady. Sorry if you hear teenagers in the background. We're having our Thursday hangout. We have about 30 kids up here at the building just playing games, hanging out, having fun for a couple hours.
They're a lot of fun.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Got them started with Just Dance. They're out there.
Oh.
Just dancing their little hearts out.
Wait, church and dance? Is that a doable thing?
It is. It's Thursday.
Oh, Thursday.
It's not Sunday.
That's
it's not
right.
Sunday.
Yes.
It's not Sunday or Wednesday, so we're clear there.
And
we're
not
good.
going down the aisle. So
yeah, no,
okay.
we're good.
All
we're
right.
good.
So, as he was saying, what about Jesus? And we're kind of looking at some of the things. What did Jesus mean when he said?
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to look at John chapter 14, verse 27. It reads like this. Peace I leave with you, my peace I give to you. I do not give to you as the world gives. Do not let your hearts be troubled, and do not let them be afraid. And what really caught my attention was the word peace.
Mm-hmm.
So when you are with your youth and talking about this in a Bible lesson, what's their understanding of the word peace?
I think the word peace, especially when we're talking about teenagers, it varies from kid to kid because they all find peace in different things.
Okay.
I think at this age they're kind of figuring out where their peace comes from, and so like whenever they're talking about their relationship with God, like everyone's peace is different. So it could be you're just driving around and that's how you find peace, or it could be you're out playing basketball or you're hanging out with friends, like where your peace is. But what we try and stress is that, like, look, this true peace that at least we're talking about here, that Jesus is talking about here in verse 27, is like, look, there's things on this earth that can give us temporary satisfaction, but there's nothing that can give us true peace, and then that true peace comes from Jesus.
Yes.
So that's kind of the direction that we typically take.
Okay. And when you look at it, when Jesus said this, also taking it from the Hebrew standpoint as well, their understanding of peace was like a binding together.
Mm-hmm.
And it's interesting, it says, the peace I give is not what the world gives. And in their world, at this time when Jesus was saying it, their peace, because Roman, I think, what is it called, Romana Pax or Paxa Romana, which means the way Rome brought about peace was through war. Mm-hmm. And they beat their enemies basically to a pulp until they submitted, and so therefore that's the world's peace. Mm-hmm. And so our peace that Jesus, I always like to look at it, it's chaotic in our world, and but there's a binding that God gives us in our heart and in our minds that no matter what's going on, we can remain calm and assured that we're not part of that chaos. Yeah. So I just thought that was interesting from the Jewish standpoint when Jesus said it, and them going, okay, this peace the world gives, the Romans' peace is what they're used to. Mm-hmm. So,
yeah, I mean, whenever your peace comes from either being conquered or conquering other nations, it's a little bit different from a perspective, especially when this guy Jesus is coming in saying, look, like, I get your culture, like I am one of you. I've grown up here and have lived the same culture as you, but I'm telling you that true peace is me. Yeah. Like even if you conquer every single nation in the world, that peace is temporary, and only I can get you over the mountaintop. I can get you to the next one. So yeah, that's really interesting.
And I didn't know that. I can remember growing up and being one of many siblings in my family. Yeah. I could hear my mom already, I just wish I had some peace and quiet. Yeah. And I don't think that's the peace she was talking about here.
No, I don't think so. I think so. Yeah, Hannah, one of her favorite times over these last 2 years is when she just is able to eat like food in her car by herself. Yeah. Whenever she brings home food, it's like, just eat. I'll take care of her in. Yep. And that's definitely one of her favorite times. A little bit different kind of peace.
Yep.
But, yeah, Jesus can offer that too.
Let's just focus on what Jesus gives. But you can only do that by having a relationship with him. Yep. You can't just go, okay, Jesus, I want your peace, compared to what he's going to go, who are you? Mm-hmm. So I think it's important that we remember that we have to have a relationship with Jesus to receive that peace he offers.
Yeah, for sure. And I think that it's very important, like, you can't just, like, go into your craziness of life and find the peace of Jesus.
Right.
Right? Like, you're not going, if you're a mom and you're a stay-at-home mom and you're dealing with your 3 kids, if it's, 4 o'clock in the afternoon right after swimming popsicles, you're not going to find your peace there.
No.
And if you do, then power to you.
Really.
You're already a superhero, but you're even more than that. But it's kind of like, when we pray, or when we study our Bibles, we need to go to Jesus in the time that we are most alert. And it's kind of the same thing with peace. Go to a place or find a moment or find a spot to where you can be with Jesus. And it's easier for us to be with Jesus when we are in a better spot for ourselves to accept him.
Right.
So
yep.
When you're trying to find that peace, go to where you can get it, if that makes sense.
Yep. So we encourage you, listeners and viewers, to seek the peace that Jesus gives by seeking Jesus. Mm-hmm. Because he's, like he said in his Sermon on the Mount, seek his kingdom and his righteousness, and all these things will be added to you. So the things of the world, God will give them to us at his timing, and that's a peaceful type of experience as well, knowing that God's going to take care of us in this world today. Mm-hmm. So, so I challenge you to meditate on this verse here and look at yourself and challenge yourself. How close of a relationship with Jesus do I have? Mm-hmm. And so I pray that you will find that time to be a blessing and soulful peace? Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Okay. Yeah. So thanks for joining with us. We're going to get back to the teenagers that are out there, and you all have a great week, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.
Yes, we will.
All right. So long from Gene.
Later from Grady.
Have a great, blessed week, everyone.